Hello everyone out there in YouTube land. My name's Cigar McBiggs. This is Professor P, and we are the Cigar Clowns.
That's right. We wanted to, first of all, welcome to our first video. And the whole idea of this video is the whole idea of this channel is to expose people who are either novice cigar smokers or even beginner cigar smokers, or if you're thinking about it and you've never done it before, there's a lot of things you need to take into consideration. And for this first video, we're going to tell you why we are doing this and tell you things to come in future videos.
Yeah, basically we're going to try and answer all the questions that you don't even know you're supposed to ask.
Oh, there you go. That's a good one. So let's start off with why we need this. Why do we need to? What questions are there, and what are the things that a potential cigar smoker needs to ask? What are the things he or she needs to know? The first time I smoked a cigar, I had never smoked anything in my life. Cigarettes, cigarettes, cigars, marijuana. I never did any of it. And so I went to a liquor store one day, and they had a small selection of cigars, and I thought, okay, I walk in and I'm just like overwhelmed because there's different labels, there's different brands, there's different colors, there's different sizes, and then, God, what do you get? So I didn't know to ask anybody. I didn't even realize that cigars, there were various strengths of cigars. So I just picked one and bought it, went and smoked it, and became very, very ill. I think I might have turned green. And it wasn't until afterwards I realized that cigars did have strength, and that different varying amounts of strength, and that it was necessary to start asking people who knew what beginner cigar smokers should smoke. And so from that experience, I learned to start educating myself. And again, the whole purpose of these videos is to educate you and beginner cigar smokers. What about your experience?
Well, my first experience was with you, as a matter of fact.
That kind of sounds bad.
Yeah, it does.
Cigar smoking.
Cigar smoking, yes. I had toyed around with the idea, and in fact, my very first cigar was rather unimpressive. It had very little flavor, in my opinion, and but everything was fine. My second cigar, however, was supposed to be a very mild cigar, and it caught me by surprise. You're sitting there, all of a sudden you start sweating, your stomach starts to turn, and that's my first actual experience with a nicotine rush. It was rather bad, but it did not deter me because I did like the way the cigar tasted. It's just I was not prepared for it.
So this is just made to show you our experiences here and to let you know that if you've had a nicotine rush, you're not alone. The cigars have varying strengths. They go from a 1 to a 5 normally on strength, and depending on what level of smoker you are, that's how you need to judge the strength of the cigar. So don't be afraid to ask at your local humidor, brick and mortar shop, wherever you purchase cigars. But my friend here, Cigar McBiggs, he became very ill one day and decided to puke all over the inside of my car after having a cigar that he thought was a little bit too strong for him, or that his body thought was a little too strong for him. Funny now, wasn't funny then. Made a mess. It was a brand new car, and he
less than 1,000 miles on it.
He initiated it. But so hopefully by watching this video, we can save you from having the same problems. So next video, I hope you'll stay tuned for it. It's going to be a little bit about cigar anatomy, a little bit about cigar lingo, so you can kind of start getting familiar with some of the terms you'll hear once you get into cigar smoking. Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.